Hey guys, thanks for stopping in and watching the video. I hope you get a lot of ideas on how we can read books differently with our toddlers and our infants to boost language and communication skills, keep them actively engaged and get them, wanting to read books more. I am an early intervention provider in the state of Colorado, so I work with families and their kiddos in their home, birth to 3 years old. And for the most part, I am really helping trying to boost those communication skills, really get the foundational levels of speech going, as well as helping kiddos attend to tasks and really kind of play with things functionally. And I can't think of a better way to do this than reading books. So hands up if you try to sit your toddler down and read the words front to back with them. Yeah, why wouldn't we? That's how we're taught to read books. So I'm hoping this video shows you a different way to read that's just a little bit more age appropriate. Finally, before we get started, I wanted to share that this is my daughter that you will see reading with me. She just turned 1 last month, so she's about 13 months old, and how I read with her is typically how I read with my son, who is almost 3, but also with any kiddo who's just trying to boost their language, their communication skills. So let's get started. You want 5 pumpkins, 5 little pumpkins sitting on the gate. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. Do you see the bird? Tweet, tweet, tweet. Good bird. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Uh-oh, all done? Next one. Who's on the farm? Let's open. Open. What's that? I see a dog. Woof, woof. Good dog. Tractor. Pup, 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 pup. What's inside? Oh, boom! Cluck, 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 cluck. It's a chicken. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are those the eggs? Next page. You turn it. What's this? You see the cow? Moo. All done? Look, here's the sheep. Bah. All done. Okay, so you will see from this first part of the video that I have just laid out a couple of my daughter's favorite books at the moment. She's read each of them maybe 2 or 3 times, just to kind of offer some choices and get her engaged, get her intrigued in wanting to read the books. Neither of my kids have ever really wanted to read on their own, like as far as bringing me books occasionally. So I always try to just prompt it with laying them out. And sometimes I even start reading the book and they'll kind of come join me then. You'll notice that I'm using a lot of simple phrases, simple words, repetitive, simple phrases, words, and lots of sounds. Sounds are a very fundamental skill for language. The majority of what I do with her is sounds. Okay, I have to say it. I know there's parents out there who tell me I don't use baby talk with my kids. I get that. I think that's fine. I challenge you to become the clown inside you, the toddler inside of you, while you're reading these books. Get goofy, get silly, really make these sounds and these animals and these characters come to life. You'll also notice in this clip that I praise her. I praise her when she makes a sound back, or if she's turning the pages. Later on, you'll see that I praise for giving me good eye contact. I might say, good looking. That's really important so they understand what, when they're doing something that you like to see. I also like to use consistent language when I'm reading a book. So open, turn the page, next page. I do this with every book so that they kind of hear that same phrase every time that they open the book, turn the page. Again, it's just that consistency and that repetition that toddlers and infants need. I also, again, with the whole simple question, where's the what's inside? Less is definitely more at this age, especially when you're reading books. Just so that they can hear that language, they can process it, and it's very consistent and again, repetitive, kind of like I'm sounding. Lastly, imitation. So the overall goal is that we want kiddos to imitate us, what we're saying, the words we're using, but they need to learn what imitation is. So I do this by starting off with imitating them. So you'll notice from this last clip, my daughter said, uh-oh, and I repeated her, uh-oh, just so she understands that concept of what imitation is. Here's the next part. Where's the next one? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. People, look, where's that dog? Woof woof. Where's the dog? The wipers on the bus go wish wish wish, wish wish wish, wish wish wish. Wish wish wish. Good wipers. I see a bird. You want more singing? More singing? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. When up the water's out, down came the rain and washed the spider out. Let's turn the page. What's next? Nay! Clippity clop, clippity clop, nay! Is that your bee? Okay, so who doesn't enjoy a loud musical book in their home? Okay, so yes, singing is always a really good avenue to use with kiddos this age as well. You'll see from this clip that my daughter was able to kind of start an action, and I knew what she wanted. She wanted to sing that song. So I encourage you to validate that if you know what it is. You'll also notice that then towards the end, I kind of switched things and was asking if she wants more singing. So I kind of used that sign language, that language to request rather than an action. So just lots of different ways to respond. Follow their lead, follow their actions, but then see if you can prompt some of that verbal language as well. Again, repetitive sounds? Yeah, do it. They love it. It is really important. Also very important that you might have noticed in this clip is allowing some wait time. So once you say something, give them that 1 or 2 seconds to kind of respond, to see what they give you back before you just move on to the next word or phrase or action. That wait time is really important to kind of let them process and show you what they've understood and respond. Finally, I wanted to point out, you'll see throughout this video that I use a lot of actions. So I'm singing and using actions. I use my finger to be a bee. I'll use the book to pretend to be a horse. So that is just another way that you can kind of get them engaged and have them watching what you're doing and really listening to what you're saying. So I hope you're still with me, and here's the next part. Okay, 5 little pumpkins open, 5 little pumpkins sitting on the gate. Pumpkin? There's a bird. Tweet, 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 tweet. This way. Ooh, and a cat. Meow. Meow. Pumpkin. Ooh, went the wind and out went the light. And the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. Out went the lights. Out. Out. What's next? That's a bat. There's a house. Knock, knock. Who's there? Knock, knock. Turn the page. I see an owl. Woo, woo. Out. Out went the lights. Out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's flying. Woo. Hoo, hoo. What's next? Tweet, 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 tweet. Out went the lights. That's your favorite part? Okay, so here I am going to repeat myself to use simple, repetitive sounds, words, and phrases as you're reading. This clip, I really just wanted to show you how I use the book in reading. The book really should be a tool to engage with, a toy almost. So I'm knocking on the house, I'm slapping the pages, I'm using it to fly through the air. So just wanted to show how you can do that. But I also wanted to note, I don't know if you noticed that she didn't really respond to me when I showed her the owl and made the owl sound until she flipped a couple pages and went back. Then she saw that owl and went, whoo, whoo. So I just want to really stress that even though you think you're just acting like a clown for no reason, they are listening and they're getting, they're soaking it all in. So keep going with it and keep modeling all that really nice and rich language. There's that dog. Woof, woof. Boom. Bok, 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 bok. Bok, 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 bok. Good chicken. Bok, 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 bok. So we turn the page. Moo. Boo. Is that the pig? Pig. Pig. Uh-oh. Boo. Okay, so this part of the video, I just wanted to demonstrate how I bring the book closer to my mouth, just so that she can kind of pay a little bit more attention of what I'm doing, and I make those sounds really, really elaborate. So with this one, I was doing the chicken sound, so pop, pop, and I brought that book up. I'm not sure if you could tell in the video, but she kept looking at me and looking at the book, so it was really good that she was trying to see what I was doing, and I even got a chicken sound out of it. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had a, what's in there? Chicken! With the buck buck here and a buck buck there. Here a buck, there a buck, everywhere a buck buck. Good singing. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Buck buck. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Buck buck. Buck buck. Where's the dog? Okay, so with this part, I just wanted to show how you can use some of their toys or other objects to kind of just bring the book a little bit more to life. So if you have a kiddo who you cannot get them engaged in a book, this might be one way to try to do that. You'll notice at the beginning, she didn't seem too interested in what I was doing, but she was really watching her little farmer. But towards the end, she was then initiating that dancing as if to say, I want you to sing, and was giving me a little bit more eye contact and was giving me some chicken sounds spontaneously, which was really fun to see. Is that a sheep? Ba. What is it? Balloon! Pop, pop. Pop, pop. Oh, it popped in. There's a flower. That is real pretty. Let's turn the page. Oh, there's that flower again. Good smelling. Let's see what's behind this one. Look. More flowers. Smell them. We turn the page. Where's that flower? Lastly, I wanted to just show you this as another fun way to get them engaged. I saw the flower, I tried to smell, paired it with a word. She loved it. And now every time she sees a flower, she wants to really give it a good smell. So just another idea of how you can really kind of engage them with those actions, as well as pairing it with a sound or a word. So I would smell, just to get them more engaged and interested in reading. I hope this was helpful and informative for you and kind of just opened a whole new world of how to read with our littlest learners. But please ask any questions, offer any comments or feedback. Remember, simple, repetitive words, sounds, and phrases. Have fun, guys.